you doing? Oh, good to see you, kid.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Jordan Brady, author of The Ultimate Adventurer's Handbook. Wrote it myself. I wrote in the show. I'm supposed to help you out, right?
Yeah, I remember. But listen, weren't you supposed to be at your first adventure in Los Angeles right now?
Oh, why don't you let me have that horse? You double up with the M-Man.
I'm sorry, but we got to get going. Take this, Gordon. It's a map.
It's Jordan. That's good.
Yeah, okay, whatever. All right, we'll be on our way. Come on.
My first adventure.
Bahar Sumek's goal is to become an environmental reporter.
Well, this must be the place. That's what it says on my map. Thanks, Mario. Thanks. A dump. This is my first adventure. I mean, what lame weirdo would want to spend an afternoon at a dump, huh?
I would.
Oh, hi. You must be Bahar.
Hi.
What I was going to say was, what I meant to say was, who would pass up a chance to learn so much about trash?
Come on, Jordan. I have a lot to show you.
Okay, so this is not a dump, it's a recycling center. Now, when did you personally start recycling?
Well, I started recycling my aluminum, my paper, my newspapers at my high school.
You collect it and take it into school.
Right, exactly. And then a bunch of us students got together and we organized this environmental fair.
And just your school?
No, actually there was 10 other schools there. And our main focus was recycling.
So first you started recycling, then you got other schools involved. Now you're telling everybody how we can save the planet. That's your adventure. Cool.
Right, and raising awareness about the 3 R's.
Oh, the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. We're all hip to that.
Reduce. We throw away tons of trash every day. 40% is for packaging alone.
Just wrappers and stuff.
Exactly.
Reuse. Reuse your cups. Take your grocery bags back to the store. They'll fill them again. Look at my briefcase. Used to be an old rubber tire.
If you can't reduce, you can collect it in your home or your school place, or even take it to the supermarket. They'll recycle it for you.
And see, what they do at the recycling center is they separate all the different kinds of stuff. They send the aluminum to the aluminum place, the glass to the glass place, so they make new stuff out of the old stuff.
Because the more you recycle, the less you rob of the Earth's natural resources.
See, it's very cool. I happen to know, come with me, that new plastic can be made entirely from old plastic. And that's what they do here.
Hi, Jordan.
Hey, Caroline. This is Caroline Renee. This is Bahar.
Hi, Bahar. Welcome to EnviroFeed. Thank you.
This is EnviroFeed. She's an avid recycler, an expert on the subject. She's going to tell us how the whole process is done.
That's right.
Plastics are manufactured from the materials that come out of the ground. They're manufactured from oil and natural gas and tons of energy. But when we recycle the plastics, it doesn't use anywhere near as much energy, maybe 1/10 as much. But first, we have to sort all the plastics.
Sort all the plastics?
Yeah, I thought plastic was plastic.
Oh no, there are lots of different kinds of plastics. To simplify things, since about the late 80s, most states have legislated that every single container or bottle that's manufactured has to have a number at the bottom of it that tells us what plastic we're looking at. So for example, here, taking this one, you'll see the chasing arrow symbol, which is the recycling symbol, and inside the number that tells us which plastic it is.
It says the number 1, then it says P-E-T-E, Pete. Pete made this bottle.
That stands for polyethylene terephthalate.
What is that?
That's the kind of plastic that was used for this bottle. It's also used for soda bottles, like the 2-liter bottles, and you'll find that it's generally clear or green. The number 2 is high-density polyethylene, and either it's got colorant, this is white, that's yellow, this one's orange, or it doesn't have any, like the milk jug material. In fact, high-density polyethylene is what we're recycling today. Now that we have our sorted plastic, we have it enter our system here at the conveyor belt. Let's start it up! So once the plastics come into the plant, they get granulated into small little flakes. They then go into a cold wash, and in the cold wash, all the paper gets pulped off, and the plastic travels on into a hot wash full of detergent.
So what happens to the water?
We recycle all of our water. Next, they go to the shaking screen, which gets rid of all the extra water, and then they go to the dryers. And at this point, we've got clean, dry flake. But you'll notice when you look at these flakes that they're not a uniform size. Yet whoever buys these from us has to have an absolutely uniform product. So what we do next is we melt them down, and then we push them through a die So they come out looking a lot like spaghetti, and they get chopped up, and then we have these uniform little pellets. The pellets can be taken and melted down into something much like chewing gum, which is then used to make bottles, which can be used for any kind of application in the household. Here are 100% post-consumer recycled bottles that could be used for motor oil or antifreeze.
This is just one example of recycled plastic. An old milk jug can become 30 new grocery bags.
Gotta go. Thank you,
so much.
Caroline.
Thank you.
See
Bye,
ya.
Ryan.
Bye-bye.
Mara, that was so incredible the way they did that.
Just remember, though we're recycling, it's important to buy recycled goods, therefore encouraging manufacturers to sell recycled material.
Got it. We kind of closed the loop.
I got a gift for you. 100% recycled plastic boots.
You know, they were on my list. I've always wanted plastic boots, but now I know that they're made 100% out of recycled. That's great. Thank you.
Remember, think globally, act locally. Bye!
Think globally, act locally. I got it. Boots. Who would have thought?
Hey, Mario, how come the cattle industry is so big here in Montana?
Well, it comes from the Indian term makoshika, which means bad earth. The soil's thin, there's not that much rainfall, and the scrub grasses and the sagebrush are the only kind of plants that really grow here, but the cows eat them, so it's a cattleman's paradise. You having a good time?
Oh, yeah, I learned a lot.
All right. Come on, guys. Hey, looks like something's up. Come on, let's go.
Obey me, Wario. I am your master. Mario is your enemy.
The wicked imposter Wario has cast an evil spell over Mario Land.
Don't let Mario get the 6 golden coins. Don't let Mario reach the palace.
This is the biggest, most dangerous, most challenging Game Boy adventure yet.
Obey Wario. Destroy Mario.
Don't fall under Wario's evil spell in Super Mario Land 2, only on Game Boy.
Get your friends fired up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move ya. Juicy taste, going strong. The taste of juicy fruit is gonna move ya all day long. Juicy fruit is gonna move ya. Shoot the salt, it gets right to ya. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move ya.
Look who's coming to dinner for the holidays. It's Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, I just thought you might want to know what I'm doing.
With musical guest Annie Lennox on Saturday Night Live.
Each week, NBC throws a party and about, 20 million people show up. It's the Fresh Prince Blossom Hour. Party machine is as well. And if you're not there, you're missing the funniest kids, the hottest babes, and the coolest moves in show business. Whoa. Sure, the other networks got comedy,
But it sucks.
we've got the Fresh Prince Blossom Hour, Mondays on NBC.
Look who's coming just 2 days before the new year.
It's a baby. That's a baby.
It's a baby.
Of course it's a baby.
It's 3 men
You do realize she did a doodle.
You pick it up. I'm not picking it up. You found it.
and the baby.
What's that stench? Oh.
8, 7 Central
I can drive a guy to drink.
on NBC Tuesday.
Come on.
Hey, what's up, Jake?
One of the true tests of being a cowboy is bringing in the strays. So we've let a calf out of the herd to see how well you handle bringing her in. Think you can do it?
Hey, no problem. We can handle it, right?
Yeah, we're on our way.
Let's go. Giddy up. Come on, come on. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, wow. This is magnificent up here.
Beautiful out here?
Gorgeous.
Yeah. I can see why they call it the big sky country up here. With all these flatlands and prairies, it seems like the sky just goes on forever. So, Audra, how does it feel riding out in the country like this, huh?
This is great. The fresh air, the openness. Just can't get an atmosphere like this in the city. Being out here in the country makes me realize that everyone is responsible for preserving their land. If we don't preserve it, we don't take care of it, we might lose it. It's really up to us.
There she is. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Come on. Good job. Good roping, man. Wow. Well, let's go home. Come on, we got to take a rest.
All right, let's go. Help
All
me
right,
out
let's
here.
go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Run him up. Good job for a couple city slickers.
The Sega Genesis has blast processing. Super Nintendo doesn't. So what's blast processing do? And what if you don't have blast processing?
What girl's gonna go for me with a body like this?
Hang in there, Tom. I'm you 2 years from now, because you're drinking milk and working out.
Well, I'm not changing so far.
But milk's at work inside you.
Oh, yeah?
And tomorrow the difference can show. All that protein for muscle and calcium for bones.
But I'm still a skinny bench warmer.
Hey, if the sight of yourself at 18 doesn't convince you, Tom, listen to your senior year girlfriend.
Hi, Tom. I'm waiting.
Milk. It does a body good.
It's the funniest show of the year at the end of the year. Robin Williams, Martin Short, Jamie Lee Curtis, and more. New Year's Eve Thursday, a Spinal Tap comedy reunion at 10/9 Central on NBC.
Leno Live.
New Year's Eve, Times Square. See thousands of people excited to be around thousands of other people. Stop it!
With Dame Edna, Roseanne Arnold, Bill Cosby, and more. Spend New Year's Eve with Jay.
Well, Audrey, did you have a good time?
Sure did. It really was a dream come true. A truly incredible experience. Thanks for the great adventure, Mario.
Hey, you're welcome. You know, I had a great time too, but now it's time to hit that dusty trail and mosey on home. Until next time, keep it cool and keep it safe. Hey, you did a great job out there today for a couple city slickers. Let's go to camp, get something to eat. All right, let's go. I'm starving. If you'd like your adventure to come true, write Name Your Adventure, P.O. Box 7304506, North Hollywood, California, 91603.
Coming up next, it's the season premiere of NBA Inside Stuff. Not your normal sports wrap, not your normal announcers, but who wants normal? NBA Inside Stuff next.
Wait till your father gets home.
Say you find yourself in an angry situation, somebody insults you or something. Here's a technique I think works every time. It's called being cool. You tell yourself you're not going to let some fool force you into cracking his skull, and then you try and talk it out. If that doesn't work, you turn and you walk away. Guess what? You won the fight. Because a guy who uses his head first has more guts than any guy who uses his fist. Peace.
Playing basketball takes common sense, defensive maneuvers, and a level head. And so does driving a car. We all know alcohol and driving don't mix. Use common sense when you're celebrating. Say no thanks, I'm driving. Get your free no thanks on driving button at participating restaurants by writing KGW TV, 1501 Southwest Jefferson, 97201. Please celebrate safely.
STD's Pro Pads have arrived for your Super Nintendo or Genesis, featuring regular and hands-free auto-fire, plus slow motion for the tough spots. Your tool for speed, breakaway power, and destruction. The games are getting harder. Why use the same old pad? Because winning is in your hands. SN and SG Pro Pads by STD. Available at these fine stores.
A donor and recipient meet for a true heart-to-heart, Monday at 6:30.